Hello, everybody. Welcome to SPX 2015.
15.
I'm Joe.
I'm Rusty.
And we have with us...
Liz Reed of Cuddles and Rage.
Liz, what's
That
up?
is a long name.
What? It's a sweet long name.
I mean,
It is.
like, so you're of the Northeastern Cuddles and Rage?
From
Well,
the
there-
Cuddles and Rage clan.
There is an origin story to Cuddles and Rage.
First of
Let's
that,
hear
just your comic and your brand and your...
Yeah.
All right.
So Cuddles and Rage is a mixed media comic that I do with my husband, Jimmy Reed. And we do dioramas and drawn illustrations based on food and animal humor. And the origin story of Cuddles and Rage, the name, before we started doing the comic, we would do co-op gaming together all the time. And my husband is like very strategic, and so he would just go in and like snipe off people. But for me, I would just like go in with like guns blazing.
Sure.
So I was Rage and he was Cuddles, so that's what we would go by.
Nice.
And then eventually we just turned that into our comic name.
But then you switched it around so Cuddles comes first.
Well, yeah, yes. But it fits because you want to like start off with Cuddles and then
And
move
then
into
punch
the
it.
You
Rage.
want the-
Yeah,
the Cuddles
like
to
when
have
they're not
coverage.
looking.
Some people might say that you would want to start with Rage and then make them feel better with Cuddles, but no, you're like, I'm going to make you feel good and leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Exactly.
You roll them into a false sense
like
of
a
security.
good bad taste that you want to try again. It's like that aftertaste, you know?
Sure. Or
The-
good, what's a good,
Good
bad
taste.
taste?
I like that.
Like, is it? Let's see. Is it like dirty chocolate or like leftover crab that's been sitting out too long? Good. What's good bad?
Like it
You know,
started
I
good.
feel like coffee breath is good bad because
Right.
he just had a cup of coffee, which is delicious, but then
Well,
the breath afterwards is bad.
I want to just point this out. Coffee's terrible.
What's
I
there?
dislike it, and it is
One of Joe's official character traits is that he
Yeah.
hates coffee.
You hate
on
coffee?
the back of my trading card. There's a few stats. I don't like coffee.
What? Do you like tea?
Tea's fine, sure. Tea's fine, innocuous. You can have different flavors of tea. It's a wonderful thing you can add or not. Hot chocolate, that's a great beverage. Coffee is gross.
Hot chocolate tends to be his fill-in for coffee.
Yeah, well,
Aw.
we don't have any alternative hot beverages. Tea, sometimes, if it's available. But then you just got to make it yourself. You got to put the bag
It's like
in.
bags.
No, man, I want, and the other thing is coffee's so cheap, it's free in places.
Yeah, but that's like bad coffee. Like I'm talking about good coffee, like coffee and chocolate. You don't even like that combo.
No, I don't like coffee. Sorry, I don't like coffee. I don't know. Sorry.
I feel like I'm gonna
Just
get
to
kicked off
clarify.
your show
I
by
thought
like
maybe I had
forcing
like
coffee
the
on
transient
you.
global amnesia where I was here, but then not here. I don't like coffee.
Oh.
I don't like it. Something's mocha flavored. It just tells me they've ruined something. I'll try. That's not true. I'll try, and I'll enjoy some things that have coffee flavorings, but I don't like coffee.
Wait, hold on. So like Rusty's life is on the line,
Yeah.
and you have to drink a whole cup of coffee to
Yeah.
save his life.
Is it before or after
That's
SPX?
probably not the best motivator, but
Because if it's before SPX, I'm
Yeah,
like,
but-
oh, who's going to set up the equipment? But if it's after SPX, I got a year to find a
is
new
the
guy.
camera on? All right, then whatever.
You cannot replace him.
He already hit
Well,
record.
no,
He's-
I don't
he's
need
done.
to replace him. There is such a thing as an upgrade. If your car breaks
No, this
down,
is like
you
your
don't buy-
glass ceiling right here.
Well, that's why I'm taller than him. He has so much growth left in him, but my glass ceiling has kept him level.
He would drink a cup of coffee for you, wouldn't you?
He would drink a cup
Yeah.
of coffee because I said, "Hey, Rusty, don't drink a cup of coffee."
I have drank and/or eaten much worse things for you, just for the sake of you asking, so that we could record it and make funny things out of it.
It's not as much in our elder years that he'll do this, but I have been known to get him to eat any number of questionable foods or questionable quantities of food,
Ooh.
and it's great. It's just wonderful.
There's a short film about me eating 4 loaves of bread. So
Oh my gosh, we should have an eating contest because I've won multiple eating contests.
no way.
Donuts, pizza, jalapenos. That one was hard
That's rough.
on the back end. But we
that
should
was
go
not
ahead
open-
to
that was
bit later.
That was a Cuddles and Rage right there. You cuddled the
Jalapeno cuddles,
jalapenos
man. Ugh,
with your mouth, and then you raged later on.
Rage it out.
Basically, I raged by myself. But yeah, we should go head to head one day.
That sounds good.
Alright.
I've retired a little, but
So you have one eating contest with donuts,
yes.
and what was the second thing?
Pizza,
Pizza and jalapenos.
jalapenos. Yeah.
So those are your 3 things. Now, do
Now-
you have any type of trophies or medals?
No, I usually just get gift cards.
Gift cards.
But that's not like professional. It's like at work stuff and like events. So like
What is your job where you have
were
eating
these like
contests?
versus contests against other people, or just against
Yes,
time limits?
yeah. I worked before in television, so in the post house we'd have eating competitions. I did pie. But then it became a freak show because I kept just like beating all the dudes.
Right.
And then like people wouldn't come up against me because like, you're a professional. I was like, I'm not a professional eater. I'm just really good at
She's
eating.
the ringer pie eater, so
I know I kept my amateur status just to beat your ass.
But But I did choke on a hot dog once, not in competition, but
Sure.
it made me think that I should slow down and
Right.
maybe not compete
So it really
anymore.
made you think about your entire life. Like that hot dog could
You
have been the end
reflected
of
on the
me.
danger of hot
I
dogs. at that point.
did.
Let's
But for
bring
you,
back-
I would re-enter the ring.
Appreciate
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
So the bread thing, way it started was we were going to watch a movie. Rusty has a list in his head that he runs through things he could eat until he gets sick. Bread is one of them. Or
Oh.
was one of them, not so
Yes.
much now. And I said, well, how much could you eat? And he said 5 loaves. I said, well, let's see if you could do that. And he goes, well, maybe 4 loaves. I said, well, hold on.
All right, so let's see.
Why don't
4.
we make a thing and we'll invite people to come watch you eat?
Huh.
And we had 6 people come and watch him eat.
set up in a gazebo
Wait,
in a
it
public
was-
park?
Yeah, this was approximately 5 or 6 years ago. And he sat in the park for 3 hours and ate bread.
It took a while, but I did it.
And he was just so distraught.
It was one of the most sorrowful
It was the
experiences of my life.
Oh, do you hate bread now?
I don't, thank God, because I
Good.
love
I
eating
really thought
bread.
that might be the thing.
I
Like,
thought that would kill it for
it
me.
could now trigger him. Like bread could be the thing he can no longer
I had
be
to take a
around.
little time off from bread, but we're okay now. So
Yeah,
it's all right.
you're a mutual understanding of what's happened and what won't happen.
I have
anymore.
a newfound respect for bread.
Nice. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That-
it was great.
It was.
I watched the whole thing. It was the first thing I ever recorded and tried to make into something else.
Yeah.
It was good.
And I finished the last of my planned amount to eat, and about 30-ish seconds later, I threw up. So
Oh, like
So-
in the park?
Yeah.
In front of
So-
children?
Well, not yet.
Not in front of them directly, but in the bushes.
Oh,
And then
okay.
found out that
No, we knew that already.
Okay, yeah. I
We were
found out
sitting
that
there where Rusty's eating his bread, and this guy comes in, hey guys, are you going to be done by 3? We're having a birthday party for a little girl.
because
here."
really you're supposed to sign up to use this gazebo, and we just
walked up in there.
we don't care.
You threw up near a girl's birthday party.
Well, she wasn't celebrating yet,
Not yet.
but it was still there when she
We
got
left
there.
Still present.
We left
so,
a surprise.
so the dude finishes.
Like, I hope you appreciate this
He
because
finishes the last bit of his 4th loaf. He stands up, raises his arms in victory, and then he walks over to the bush and he throws up.
Yep. Which he also recorded, so
Oh, the whole thing.
it's all
What I did was the beginning of the film, Breadathon. Find it on YouTube, Breadathon.
yes.
It's 2 parts because I did this so long ago. YouTube had a limit on how long the videos could be, so it's 2 parts. It's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. The beginning of the video has the end of it where you see Rusty getting sick, but I fade to black, hide it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta hi-
good.
it's just a
Yeah,
tease.
because people could
The
just
real
imagine
payoff.
Oh,
it.
no. Later on you see it.
Yeah.
Later on you see it.
It's a tease at the beginning. The real payoff.
I don't know how vulgar to get here, but I can tell everybody what it was like.
Go for it.
Oh, it was like uncooked biscuits. It was,
Like
Biscuits?
yeah,
When,
uncooked.
when you get like Grand's biscuits in the
pop the
tube and you
can?
pop them.
Yeah.
That's what came out of his body.
That's basically what. I
Oh,
spit
did it
into a bush.
expand as it came out?
That would have been.
That would be amazing, like one of those fireworks worms.
Yeah.
Just let it rise.
Oh, well, you're better now, right? We don't do that
Absolutely.
anymore.
We don't-
He was fine within a day, amazingly.
Oh yeah.
Your recuperative skills were
I did.
unbelievable.
I went into like a 24-hour coma and then I was fine. So
Oh my gosh.
And I went to Outback and had lunch.
they went to Outback because they were hungry.
Did you watch them eat?
No, we invited him.
And in fact, I felt relieved immediately after I was done. So I was like, hell, I'll go to Outback too. And that lasted for about a minute. And I was like, no, I need to go home and sleep.
Yeah.
We were shocked. Do you want to come? Okay, fine.
Fine. And I'm like, I thought better of it. And so I went home and slept.
Wow, you're a trooper. Next year at SPX, we should just have pies and just eat pies on the show. No hands.
There was a
Right
thing.
here.
They had a thing at Fuddruckers yesterday, where there was something where you pay $20 and it's how big?
3-pound burger.
3-pound burger and a pound of fries.
Pound of fries. And if you ate it within an hour, you got a T-shirt and a gift certificate. That might be it. But
Now the thing, I know I would never have a chance, but this guy.
then I was just thinking, I may or may not be able to do it. Either way, I would feel terrible afterwards.
Yeah.
And today we have to work, so
Yeah, that would be. You would be like so.
every video, like, hey everybody.
Hey everybody, I'm Sweaty Rusty. This is the regret show.
Well, I'm glad you held back on your
Yeah.
craving.
I wasn't.
for
I really
us.
tried to talk him into it.
We're gonna try and get
Hey,
them to schedule
we're
on
gonna-
a
This
different
guy
day.
into like crazy bad things, but you won't drink a cup of coffee to save his life. You guys need to think
I
about that.
told you, it's circumstantial. I would sometimes. Coffee is so
It's all about-
disgusting. I'll drink it. Ooh, Rusty, I'm sorry. He's tied to the train tracks. Oh,
He's
Rusty,
like,
it's
I
so
guess.
gross. So none of this has anything to do with your work.
This has been a fascinating interview.
No, but
about
I
us.
do.
Yeah.
I'm staring at the mystery machine, and I really want to answer a mystery machine question.
Do you want to dive right in?
Yeah, I just want to
Okay,
dive right
Go
in.
for it.
This is the earliest I think we've ever pulled this out. Let's
crazy.
Wait.
Unless there was an interview where we tried to get rid of the person. We already pulled it out sooner.
I'm getting rid of myself.
30 seconds in.
You're playing yourself off the podium.
You're like, hey, talk about your work. I'm like, but
Well,
this is
okay,
your
guys.
question.
All right, there's a quarter already ready for you. Look at that.
Whoa,
That
almost
was
awkwardly
exciting.
dropped in your lap. Okay. Did it come on wheels?
No.
No.
That's
We
smart.
bought this
That came
dolly just
from
for
Home
the mystery
Depot,
machine.
Maybe? I don't remember where we got.
Oh, which is scarier, a 14-hour transcontinental flight or 58 spiders? 58 spiders, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
But in a flight, you're stuck with all those people for so long.
Okay, but I'm the
can be worse
weirdo
than
who
spiders.
likes to talk the person up next to them.
Sure.
So I would just get everyone's life story, and then they'd like want to move seats, and I just get a new person.
So really, the question should be, what's scarier, 58 spiders or being stuck on a transcontinental flight with you?
But I can read body language. Like, I know when it's time to like shut it down and move on.
You're responsible with your
Yeah,
socializing. That's good.
exactly. Like, I know not to push it.
So you just go into pass, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just like, tell me
Sir,
about
I
your
can see you're
mom.
not
Tell me about
interested
your
in what I have to
dad.
Yeah, why do you want to know these things?
Oh, stop crying. I don't do crying.
I like it when they cry, because then it's like you own them now.
Oh,
Like, Rusty, I want to make you cry. Let's do it.
It's success. It's
again with the
feeling
you.
of accomplishment.
No, you know what it is? It's just easy because it's him. Yeah, well, that way I can make a joke about him. It's not about the guest.
Yeah.
There's no worries there, and you can do the same
It's
with
easy.
me. It's a target.
I'm here to
that-
take that hit for SPX.
Yeah, for the guests.
But I did see a video where you guys were talking to the guests, the foot video.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah. That was something else.
Yeah, that was something else.
Toe shoes.
Toe shoes, man. That was 2 years ago, and I'll never forget it.
I like that we've reached the point now where we can refer back to our classic videos.
Well, it was just. I mean, if you
Oh,
haven't
toe
looked,
shoes.
look for Jeff Zwirek from 2013.
We'll pop a link up in the video info here.
I have to remember to do that.
I don't know. We're gonna
If there's no link, I forgot.
mental note. Put the link. in
Wait,
there.
can I be like the finger where it's like, link here?
There you go.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
Liz is providing the link for you guys right here.
Yeah.
Lazy finger.
Yeah, it's just click on the
Wait,
link.
can one of you guys like vomit it out? So like, can you do? Are you that advanced with your graphics?
Oh, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, that was terrible. You went across your body.
Well, I wanted it to come this way.
Why?
The letters aren't going to come like
So
vertically
why'd you
down the
Why are you
screen.
vomiting at me though?
That's my go-to. That makes sense.
It's true. All these biscuits
If
on me.
I have any negative energy I can expel, it's like
So you're okay with that many spiders?
No. I wouldn't be okay with spiders.
Oh, it's
I'm
like
okay with the
preferences
flight.
to the plane.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You'd be okay in the plane.
I'm scared of spiders. My cat eats them. Luckily, she's my protector.
that's helpful.
But my friend, they used to have like tarantulas, and can you imagine that like crawling across your floor?
No.
Like no.
Yeah,
Those are-
and like you wouldn't. Why would I don't kill the spiders? Like I catch and release, but I.
Catch and release. What do you measure them like a fish? Like we got a good spider today, guys.
Do you do like the spay and release too? The
Yeah.
control the spider population.
Yes, I'm a good advocate for that.
Oh,
you,
just
you
you-
get your paper towel, he walks on it, and you're like, I got you! And then you like
Aha.
release him.
I like how you say, I got you. I got you, little guy.
You silly spider.
You ain't going nowhere, little bugger.
Yeah, I don't sweet talk him like you're doing right now. I just,
Oh, okay.
I move on.
Yeah, well, I'm nice to spiders.
Different people have different approaches to get rid
Yeah,
of
I mean,
spiders. That's
when I
fine.
catch a spider and release it, like a trout, I mean, it takes hours. Because I ask them about their family.
like a trout.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's the normal catch and release thing.
Yeah.
Is a fish.
That makes sense.
Or bears.
Bears, yeah.
Catch and
Oh,
release
don't
bears.
catch bears.
Oh, I release them too.
Well, if there's a bear in your house, I would recommend catching it.
I just get them in a giant paper towel.
or move. I don't know.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? I got you.
Yeah, it's okay.
This sounds like a comic in the making.
I don't make comics anymore.
You guys should. I know
It's
your first
so
comic
hard.
was like gangbusters.
It's so hard.
It is. a lot of
Comics
work.
are so hard.
They are hard.
We're lazy.
Yeah.
And plus, SPX was our big inspiration to do the comic. And now we do these.
But I love this even
just
more.
changed.
I never saw your work, but I'm assuming it was fantastic.
Sure. Oh, no,
That's a pretty
let's keep
safe
assuming
assumption.
that.
Yeah.
Did you see the comic? No. By the way, it was amazing.
Nobody needs to see them. Just assume
I'll
that they're
start
great.
whispering these rumors across the exhibit hall.
That's just exactly what you should do. You're going to be our like a nice talk espionage person. You just
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about those comics? They're
Nice
amazing.
ninja. I like
A
that.
nice ninja, yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
Liz
tell us
Reed.
about your
Nice
comics.
ninja.
Where do they come from? What's the ideas? How do they percolate within you?
Yeah, so since we talked about food so much, you can probably tell I love food.
Really? Okay.
And I love animals.
Spoiler.
Catch and release.
Catch and release all the food.
Catch and release the hot
That's
dogs.
what you did with the bread.
So my husband and I,
Exactly what I did with the-
Catch and release.
Oh,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah, that's gross.
But he
That's
can't go
okay.
on to have a normal life again. Yeah.
I guess it wasn't that great to begin with.
Yeah,
It was just
that's
baked,
But we do comics about food and animals, and what we're mostly known for is our sculpted dioramas, and that's been featured on like Hello Giggles, BuzzFeed. We do gallery shows out in LA. So we've been doing the comic for 5 years, and it's just kind of grown. And our first show that we exhibited out was SPX.
Nice.
So it's like good, yeah.
What's your favorite part of making the comic or any aspect of your creative endeavors? What is the thing that you look forward to the most as you get started?
I like taking a joke and then really sharpening it to make sure it works. Like, especially if it's a joke about food and it actually plays within the rules of food, then that's fantastic.
That's when you know you've hit the sweet spot. It's like,
Yeah, where
this
people can
is-
relate to it. And it's not like, so, like, we love weird humor, and that's really great. But when people can relate to the joke that you're telling, that's even better.
Sure.
That's when it sticks.
Yeah.
What, do you have anything else? Explain any new creations, little critters you're going to make?
We have a new mini comic out, Cooking with Dr. Taquito. So that was one of our weirder characters, where either people got him or didn't get him, where he is a taquito that's like a serial killer. So he...
But he's still a doctor.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Nice.
He's got his PhD in torture.
Oh, whoa.
And
Nice.
he...
I missed that in the
I did
course
not know that was
catalog.
available. That's exciting.
He tortures food, but we use that in a positive way where he teaches you cooking tips.
Okay.
So like when you make avocado, you should suffocate the avocado to keep it fresh. So he shows you how to suffocate food.
A
Wow.
lot of people don't realize just how much torture is involved in cooking.
Yeah,
so, for
like
the food.
slicing and dicing and, spooning
waterboarding.
food to peel its skin off.
Like they're making the bananas think they can't breathe, and then they can breathe, and it's
Yeah.
stuff like that. So this is a really dark comic.
It's dark.
like it.
Yeah, so but then we have some light kid stuff because like our stuff is really fun and bright and cartoony. So when kids come over, we make sure we have like kid friendly stuff and then also like some darker stuff. But then we don't have any swearing or anything like that. Like we don't go like too far. It's a nice sweet balance.
So what are you excited about SPX for? This particular year or any year? What is your favorite part of the show?
Oh gosh, I always love seeing good friends. I always love seeing Sticky Comics. Will Laren's here. I love seeing him. I see him at Mocha all the time. I love that Nickelodeon's here this year. I think that's really fun.
Really cool thing we've added. this year.
Yeah, and I love that they celebrate and embrace indie comics. So I think I'm really looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, we're going to have to work on our pitch later.
That's right.
Wait, are you gonna pitch in the show?
Well, maybe. We'll see. If we talk to them, we may just turn it into a pitch meeting and tank the whole
Yeah, hey,
relationship.
you guys want to do an interview while you're here?
While you're here, let me tell you about a little show with this guy, handsome as hell. His name is Joe, and he has this monster sidekick. He's just
His name's Bread Bastard.
no,
And
we can't use that kind of language on Nickelodeon.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be stars
we'll
for
come
the
up with
bastard
something more.
part.
We'll call him Rusty. So,
much more realistic.
and he just he's good at recycling because he eats trash, and he's like a human compost machine.
I'm just gonna be a rip-off Oscar the Grouch living in a trash can.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's
You know?
perfect. I think they'll totally go for it. I'm very supportive of you
postmodern.
guys.
Oscar
We
the
need to
Grouch.
do some sketches to flesh these characters out.
Yes.
I'll
You
just
should
show them
sketch
pictures
live
of
for
us.
them.
Some
Yeah.
animatics.
Look, and this is this, and this is this, and this is this.
Just doing a flip of me going,
Nice.
That's how you win.
That's how you win.
That's how you win.
So, where can people find your work online?
I know this move. I interviewed you guys on my People I Think Are Cool podcast. I know this is like the conclusion move.
Maybe not.
We'll see.
Maybe I knew you would
I
recognize
should
it.
just drop the mic and leave. My husband's probably killing me because I'm out of the table.
Knowing this now, though, you could totally stretch it out and be like, let's talk
I
about
know.
websites.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, website. You know what's funny? Websites. Have you ever actually? Who types the www anymore?
I have a friend, and they have a podcast, and they always start off the podcast with their www dot blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I want to tell them like, you don't need the www. You're good.
In this day and age, it's not
Yeah,
necessary.
just let it roll, man. Save yourself some time.
We did a video asking people for questions to ask people here at the show.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really work out, but that's not the point. Is in the interview we had created an email address for this, and I forgot to say the @gmail.com part.
Yeah.
So that it was just a website. And
Yes.
that doesn't work at all. I'm
Yeah.
not spending $10 just to cover a mistake I made. There's no website
We're
for
like,
that.
just edit that out and put it on the screen. It's fine.
Moving on.
Yeah. Hey, you can email us, and then it's just the words. Then
Yeah,
it cuts.
at that. Thanks.
In
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so where can you find us? Do you want me to look in the camera? Like, that's
Never.
what's always weird. Do you look in,
Don't
like,
look at the
stare
camera.
at
You're
the
talking
people?
to us, not to
I'm
them.
gonna
Not to them.
talk- Yeah. No, actually, I'm really friendly. Don't don't take that back.
Guys,
Like, I didn't mean it, audience. It's okay.
I didn't mean it. I
if
love
we could do a
you.
little verbal catch and release. What's your mom like? That's awesome.
Sweet.
Oh,
I like you.
guys.
I like you like that.
Yeah.
Joe,
Back
Joe
to
likes
me.
everybody
Less
like that.
about them.
Yeah.
So, cuddlesandrage.com is where you can find awesome, disturbingly cute stuff. And you can find us at Cuddles and Rage everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Periscope. There are so many things. Snapchat. Actually, Snapchat is Cuddles in Rage because it came out Cuddles and Rag, and that sounds really gross.
Yeah.
So
Cuddles
we
and
had
rag
to-
like you're washing the car.
Like,
so we had to jazz
so what do
that
you
one
do?
up a bit.
Online, I'm Cuddles and Rag? Oh,
That's weird.
Not as fun.
that's when they moved
Not as
seats on the
happy.
airplane. That's when.
That sounds like if you're being hugged with a fire blanket.
Yeah.
a Cuddles and Rag.
Yeah, not as cool. But thanks for having me on, guys. I
Thanks for
appreciate
joining
it.
us. This is
Thanks for
great.
having us on your show.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you for being there.
It's nice that you think we're cool.
Oh, actually, yeah. Plug your podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I have a podcast called People I Think Are Cool, or interview creative people about their passions in life. And I talk to you guys about this show in SPX.
So was that the best one you've ever done?
It's my favorite one, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
number one.
I don't know.
We are the
I'm not sure who
coolest
else
of
you've
cool,
spoken
then.
to, but I do know MDT was on there.
Oh, wait,
and that means we beat
number
him.
two.
Boom.
Number
Take that,
two.
Mike.
Oh my God, Michael
MDTs.
Oh, cry into your pillow tonight, son.
I love that, man, but deal with it.
Yeah,
We
deal
just
with
took
that.
the top spot.
Now you can look into the camera. You lost. Catch and released your heart.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay,
I'm never
that's
gonna be
cool.
welcome back. You guys just like.
That's it.
It's all right.
Why would we ever talk to you again?
This is
I
part of
even
the
hurt
mutiny.
my knee. I'm getting old.
I think we should end the show before you're injuring yourself even greater. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thanks.